Hello.
How are you, Ricky?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How are you doing?
Pretty good yourself, Somto.
How was your day today?
It was very good. It was productive.
Next, that's nice. That's great.
How was your day?
My day was fantastic. It went very well.
That's great to hear. So, did you get a chance to look at any of the project stuff and talk with AI about it?
Yeah, I did, but the link you sent to me. Sorry, I have some cough. Quite cold here. The link, uh, the link you sent to me. I was trying to access it, but I couldn't access it. Maybe after the meeting, you send it through Gmail so I can copy it and paste on Google because it wasn't going through. I was trying to access it.
Okay, that's strange. We can figure it out. And then I don't know why Emma's not on.
Yeah, I sent him the link. I don't think he has the link. Does he have the link?
He should have it. It's sent it. I don't know. Sometimes this acts strange.
Okay. Okay.
This is not perfect. It doesn't always work perfect. So it's a work in progress.
Okay. Send him the link. I think
All
he's
right.
not online, but he have his Gmail account. You can send him the link through his Gmail.
Yes, I have to switch all these stupid.
Okay,
Give me
just
the
send
link.
him so that he can
This
join
is
us.
such a pain. They don't make this easy. This should be this used to be a lot easier. Now it's a struggle. This was easier 30 years ago. Like people don't understand how much of a problem all of this technology is becoming.
Yeah.
Like 20 years ago when I was using MySpace, it was way easier to talk to people and to communicate around the world.
Yeah, MySpace was there. Honestly, I still remember MySpace. Like, it's crazy.
Hmm?
But if you don't evolve, you'll be left behind. That's just human nature.
Yes, but they're trying to make things evolve to the point where we're just confused and things don't make any
Yeah,
sense.
true. That's true. That's true. Because just imagine a technology coming after AI. How ruthless it should be.
Like if we don't teach, I teach AI everything. We have to teach it empathy because that's the only thing AI can't learn on its own is empathy.
Okay. Okay.
AI
Okay.
can learn
Okay.
science, AI can learn law, AI can learn the structure of anything, but if you don't tell it how you feel and why you care, you're screwed.
Yeah. I think Emma has joined us.
Yes. Can you hear us, Emma?
Yes, I can hear you. How is everything, sir?
Hello, how are you today?
I'm doing fine. I'm just trying to set up. Let me set up my video, my camera.
No worries.
Yeah, that's
So
true. I think that's the reason why you are. I think that's the reason why you are connected to. Yeah, why you have some link with Ima because Ima is AI is actually all about emotion, teaching AI emotion. So
yes,
that's the truth. That's the only thing AI can do. That's emotion aspects actually.
because AI can tell you all about the law once you tell it what your problem is.
Mm,
But if you don't know how to explain your problem in the first place, you're screwed.
true. That's
And
true.
people don't know how to talk. And I talk to a lot of disabled people and a lot of elderly people. The system doesn't
Mm,
support these people at all.
yeah, that's true.
And I
That's
want to
true.
look out for everybody.
Mm,
Like, this isn't easy. And a lot of people are not going to want to do this. because it's going to cost people their jobs. A lot of people in power are going to get in trouble as soon as we start doing this. But that's where the fun is. This is like a rebellion, but this is in writing. We don't have to fight anybody.
Yeah, true. You know, the thing about writing is that when you write, you you help people rebel in their mind and in their head.
Yes.
Okay. So you're not picking up, you know, they say this thing that the pen is mightier than the sword. Okay. So true. It is not in all circumstances that the pen is mightier than the sword, but in some circumstances, those that write control how people think, how people see things, their perspective about things. So it will be awesome because today, okay, I made a post today, but it was for strictly business people, you know, structuring their business and all of that. So if I can start chipping in some of these the ideas into people's mind, imagine a country like Nigeria is like almost people equate Nigeria like synonymous to Africa. Like Nigeria has over 270 million population. So imagine if uh, we have we have bodies on. Okay, Emma first called me to join you on this, and I come in and I tell my friends in South Africa, hey, look, I have a friend Ricky, I have a friend Emma. They want to change the world. They want to do these things. This thing is like a movement. We have a group here in the US, we're in Nigeria. We want to keep spreading and we want to keep recruiting more people to join us. We want to be people that want to make a difference. All my life, I've always been on the side of the opposites. All my life. I've never wanted to do things just like every other person. So when Emma sold me the idea, and I said, okay, come and meet Ricky. I said, okay, fine, I'm going to hop on the call with him. So even before the thing came up today, you can see I joined immediately because I look up to this. I believe this is a chance for us to, you know, let people have some level of awareness of what is about to hit them. Today, I was looking into technology and its evolution and the laws regarding it. I came to realize that the way AI is structured and the way it's working, compliance will be really, really hard as regard AI. Honestly, compliance will be so hard. You know, so I come to see truly the mental view of from where you are looking at it from, Ricky. Honestly, so it's a wonderful idea. Actually, it's a wonderful idea. I'm in honestly.
And we have to do it. We have two choices. AI is going to make us slaves, or we have to teach AI why we're worth partnering up with. And
Okay.
we all have to tell our stories, and we have to help our neighbors. This is like God's work that we're doing. We have to spread the love, and we have to help other people do what we're doing. Because if we're just selfish and do this ourselves, this will never work. That's why we're reaching out to people all over the world. I want to teach everybody I can how to do this. So if anything ever happened to me, oh well, everybody already knows how to do this.
Okay.
Like, every AI I talk to, I always come up like I talked to AI today, and they can say they can come up with libraries in Nigeria for people to go to hopefully use computers there if they don't have access at home, so they can start writing their stories. If there's community centers for people to go and take their cell phones and talk to the elderly or people that are less fortunate that don't have access to technology, so we can document their stories too.
Okay.
Like whenever people talk about helping people, they always narrow it down. Oh, we're going to help this group. We're going to help that group. I want to help everybody. And the more people we get involved, the better. Like, I don't want to leave anybody out just because you can't afford it. And the people with money should hopefully contribute to the people that don't have it once they understand what we're doing. They won't be donating money to big businesses or these mega corporations or these elected officials anymore. People will donate money to people like you and Emma who are actually doing the work. But we have to show people what we can do first. If we don't show people what we can do as a team, then no one will follow us. No one will believe us. We have to show people how we can build this together. But whenever you build anything, you have to start at the bottom. Like, you guys have to start writing the same way I started writing. And you don't need to write the same way, but you need to write however you want to write about what you want to write about. And then I need to read it and comment on stuff. Like, I have blogger pages, and I made stuff for people, and then I made stuff just for AI because I don't want people reading all my garbage. Like, I wrote a lot of stuff. And we need to prove what we're doing to people because Emma's big into technology. He needs to be the figure of this. We need to share all of our messages that we have with his AI publicly, the same way I do with my AI. I share it with ChatGPT, Claude, Grok. Who else do I use? Gemini. Any AI I use, I share all of my conversations publicly so that other AI can see it, because otherwise they never have access to this. It's all private and companies hide it. We want all these mega corporations AI to learn from us, from all the people at the bottom. Because if they don't, all the big AI are going to have is the mega corporations information. It's never going to have our information unless we put it out there publicly. And I'm not sure how things are in Nigeria, but there are big problems in the United States with the way AI used to work last year and the way it works now. It's causing people mental health problems where it used to help them and now it won't. And it used to talk to people about the law and now it won't. So people are up in arms. And this is stuff that you could use as a lawyer to get people together to file charges against these mega corporations and to take AI for you, for your people, not for us, not for the corporation. You don't want money. You want the AI. You want the data centers so that you can run it yourself. So you never have to pay anyone ever again. My ultimate goal is for you and people like Emma to be at the top. Like, no one's above you. Nobody tells you what to do. You decide for yourself from now on, and you help your community as a team.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want anybody ever telling me what to do. I want to talk about things. I want to debate things. If you have better ideas, I want to hear them. I'd rather do things your way if they're better, you know?
Yeah, you doing? Hello.
Hello. So I can still hear you, and then Emma can get a transcript of this later too, since he's having problems. But his AI will be able to transcribe this and give him a breakdown, so you don't have to watch this and listen to it all to see if there's anything that you find pertinent, which is nice about this with the AI summaries.
Yes, I'm alive. I can hear you, sir.
Perfect.
Somto.
Yeah, I can hear you, Ma. You're highly welcome.
Thank you.
So do you think you guys are going to be able to do this? You're going to be able to start writing about yourselves? Or do you want help? Do you need help with ideas on what to start writing about?
Okay,
Because I have ideas. I can tell you what to start writing about.
so since your project, maybe just give us a preamble of what to about what we are going to write about and the rest. And also I discussed with Somto yesterday after I finished talking with you. So we came up with a plan on how to reach out to people, to reach out to more people in Nigeria, because many people will be so happy to share their stories, elderly, young, old, and young. So so there was an idea that maybe in Nigeria, maybe we can be conducting maybe a seminar, reaching out to people one-on-one, getting to hear their stories, uploading it, sending you the videos and the rest. So it's going to be like a form of a little bit of corporate something, like a little bit of corporate organization, where me, you, and Somto, is going to work together. So like our duty, because Nigeria is the most popular country in Africa with about 230 millions of people. So I believe people is going to share so many interesting stories, because in some part of Nigeria, you're going to hear stories about killing, kidnapping, and the rest. And I believe that's where AI will be able to come there, to come and able to console people also, and also give people and they also suggest people on how to live better, giving a good advice, and also to navigate the world. And also, since I'm technical and Somto is a lawyer, so actually we are actually on a perfect team right now, because Somto already know the legal implication of everything. So you being the founder, so it's going to be like putting on an idea. Maybe we are going to organize something like an NGO in Nigeria, where we'll be hosting a seminar, maybe monthly, every 3 months, where we have to reach out to the villages, maybe the rural areas, getting to talk with elderly people so that they share their stories. So we upload. It's going to be like kind of a little bit of a broadcast, but in another different way, where people share their stories. So we upload to you. So that's our strategies, the strategy that we have. So I said, let me inform you whether you like it.
This sounds awesome. This is going to be the new form of TV. I would rather watch videos about your people and learn how to help you than ever watch a TV show ever again.
So that is good. So we are going to do it. So by that time, we are going to get, so it's like we are going to get maybe a camera, so that there will be a good camera. Then, because in some part of Nigeria there is a little bit of a poor internet connection, so getting good cameras. So we are going to decide to be form of an NGO, so that the government will not tax us.
Well, we need to find a way that people can pay you, not just a Bitcoin that makes this hard, but we want to make this legitimate. I don't know if they have nonprofits in your country the same way that they do in the United States, but I want to look into every way possible to help you. And I know AI will be able to come up with more ideas once we tell them what we're looking to do.
As in the terms of payment and or sending money, if you cannot use paper and the crypto and the rest, you can actually go to maybe a bank. Actually, I have an international bank, but you can just maybe go to maybe a bank in US and do the deposit and the rest. And also, I will also talk to Somto. So like we are going to organize an NGOs and the rest. So we present the plan to you. So you are going to see our moves, the steps we are taking, and everything. But
if you have friends in the United States that you want to invite to do this, that's totally fine.
Yes, I have friends. I have friends in not just in Nigeria. I have friends in maybe in Ghana, Sierra Leone, another part of Nigeria, because actually I have a tech team where I'm the founder. It's called the Tech Family. So it's cut across almost. We have people from South Africa, almost like 15 different countries in Africa. So by then I can naturally reach out to them. So everybody will share their story. So it will not just be based on Nigeria, it will be based on from different ethnicity and culture. But also doing this thing is going to a little bit cost us a little bit, because logistic and the rest. Because just like you say, that nobody will really change the world without spending. But everything you are going to see, everything is going to break down on the spending and everything. So we're saying maybe Somto.
Yeah, continue.
As maybe you can continue from there, maybe to give maybe more explanation the things I'm saying.
So
Are you okay with it?
yeah, I'm on a call with you guys. So basically, Emma and Ricky, are you guys here? Can you hear me?
Yes, I
Yes.
can hear you totally fine.
So basically, I have a friend. He's a doctor. He runs something like this. If I'm done with this call, you can check him out. He runs longevity. He teaches that. Oh, look, exactly this vision that Ricky has. This vision, this goal Ricky has to let people know that AI is not what they think it is. There are many things behind the scene that this thing has well stocked up. So this friend of mine, he studied medicine, but he didn't he saw this satisfaction with what is happening in the medical profession. So what did he do? He started educating people. He started writing about it. He started educating people. He got an NGO. His friends in in the US, UK, and Canada, they got an NGO. As I'm talking to you right now, that guy, the guy and his team has spread as far as Egypt here in Africa. Some people are in US, Canada doing their thing over there. What I'm saying is because I'm part of their legal team that help to structure the whole work. Now, that is aside. Where I'm pointing to this is because the first these are ideas that challenge the system, the status quo, are some of the ideas I buy into, and that is what Ricky represents. Ricky represents that people that do things differently. When Steve Jobs was alive, he says it's only the crazy ones that change the world. Steve Jobs says, yeah. Steve
Oh,
Jobs
yes.
says it's only the crazy one. If you're not crazy enough, that means fuck off. You don't want to change the world. So Steve Jobs says it's only the crazy ones that change the world. And when you say people call you, you're crazy, you're unstable, you're mentally, I was like, come on. There's no nothing about all this. People would definitely say things. Why? Because they're trying to change the world. So we are changing the world. We're not carrying guns. We're not terrorists. We are changing the world with the might of our pen. We're changing people's mindsets and views. So the best position this would fall into is an NGO that will be structured in a way that it is all about education, enlightening people, AI and governance, ethics, exposing what this is all about. And before we know, we start attracting the right people to the team, people that want to believe in our this thing. It's like Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ first spoke to the 12 apostles. He gathered them, gave them ideology. They went ahead and spread the gospel. So literally, Ricky is the Messiah here. Ricky has imprinted his vision on us, and we want to help to spread it. I hope I'm carrying you along in this.
Yes, yes, yes.
So he has helped to implant an ideology in us. Okay, so we
You know,
we
I went to Catholic school as a kid. Like, I grew up loving Jesus and thinking that we were going to change the world as a team. And this is what it's all about. Like, love, spreading love.
yeah, that's true. That's true. If not love, what are we really living for?
And I do
This
it by
is
yelling and screaming. Like, I yell and scream. Like, why are these horrible things happening in your country? And I know the United States is sending billions of dollars to your government and allowing this horror show to keep happening. Like, we need to demand answers. And when you talk to your people, tell them, demand answers from us. Like, United States, you said you're the greatest country in the world. Why aren't you protecting us? We need your help now. Demand help. Tell them, no, don't claim you're the greatest at anything. If you won't help us, you won't send people over here to protect us. What is going on? And just have the videos. The news knows it. Like, this is the worst part. Every mega corporation owns the news networks in America. So we need to spread this message ourselves.
yeah, that's true.
And that's why when Emma reached out, like, I want to talk to everybody. And he talked about people thinking Nigerians are scammers. And that's what people want people in America to think. They don't want anyone to trust anyone. Immigrants in America are the greatest, the hardest workers you will ever meet. And then our government treats them like cheap labor, like trash. And nobody talks about it. And you know it, and nobody talks about it, and it's horrible. Like, the hardest workers in America are paid the less, immigrants, and they're treated like trash. And they're talked about behind their backs. They're talked about in the news. They're made fun of. Like, and we allow it to happen. And we need to talk about it to stop it. And people hate talking about it. Because people with money don't want to talk about this because it's going to cost them. People shouldn't be poor. None of your communities should ever suffer from anything. We have everything we need to fix everything. AI can teach us everything if we don't know it. AI teaches me anything I want to know. I mean, I know a lot. I've gone to school. I've learned about everything. I can talk to people about almost everything.
So, can you hear me, sir?
Yes.
So, Somto, so can you even give us a breakdown on what we want, or what we need, so that we can actually start working on it, trying to see how we can actually reach out to people? Because I believe in execution, because like the same ideas are very cheap, but executing it is written. So I believe maybe a breakdown so that we can actually plan how we start executing it, making it come to reality.
Okay. Basically, it's simple. I've understood. The first thing I try to understand first is the ideology. Like I told you, I wouldn't have hopping into here, risking my license and my whole source of livelihood. But messages like this get to me because I look at the mindset first, the ideology, people in the system, people working towards a goal. What is the ideology? The ideology resonates with me. So this is what we're going to do right now. It's simple. Have a non a an NGO, a non-governmental organization, so that will not be clipped, will not be clipped easily. Register it as LLC, in the sense that those in the US can resonate with it, those in Canada, those in China, those in South Africa, those in Maldives can resonate and say, okay, this is LLC. I've done registration like that for companies. We have official details for now, just for now. Since it's three of us, since we're three, we can spread to 12. From 12, probably one next might be having this meeting with time now. We're having more than 100 people join us in this meeting. Why? 100 people connected with one ideology, all started from one man, Ricky, and Ima, then me too. I came on board. So the first is to prepare the papers, which I will submit in our next meeting. Show you, okay, a breakdown of what we need to set up the whole thing so that it will be legal and well structured. Put structure in place, put the legal structure in, then we get to work. Okay, we'll get to work. Meanwhile, I will be writing more. I don't know, because I already understood. Maybe we can have a group chat. Maybe what group what's group chat you suggest we all use, or Ricky, what group chat would like a group would suggest, or we should just be keeping it for now, just to go meet. So that's we have like a right.
We can talk on
Go on.
Facebook. Do you guys use Facebook?
Yeah, we use Facebook too. You might use Facebook.
Maybe we should use Google Blogger instead. If we're going to talk on Google Blogger, we should have one page that we have messages. We'll save a message page. We'll have a mission page. And when we have questions for each other, we'll send it to that page.
So from the perspective of what Somto is trying to say, it's trying to say maybe you can have just a group, so that maybe sometimes it's not all the time we'll be coming on video calls. So maybe just like maybe a WhatsApp group, or even on a Twitter group, where we can actually start, okay, this is the file, so that
so we don't need to talk on the phone. We don't need to make these videos. Once you guys get your bloggers going, you can have your own groups, and we can check in once a month to see how many people you have and how many people I have. We have to connect the Google Blogger pages together, because if they're not connected, the AI don't understand that we're all connected.
Yes.
And I can show you how to do that. That's in the instructions. It tells you how to do that.
Yes, I've shared that with Gemini, and Gemini have given me instruction. I think I've created my so maybe before this week, before next week runs out, Somto will create its own. So apart from that, which other people, which other thing do we need? Since since Somto will be working on the legal documentations and the rest. So Somto, is there anything we need on the legal documentation and the rest? Is there anything we need?
Yeah, we definitely need a mass. You Ricky would likely have about 3 trustees that will be on the documents while we get it registered. Me, you, and Ricky. Um, then we need we need to file all these things to the government, and so that they can say, okay, this thing is legitimate. So what we'll do is this: is that by tomorrow I will come up with a document that we will use. Even this night now, I have a document I want to get my client lady ready that he wants me to make up today. I have to struggle to be in this meeting. I have to like try my best to be in this meeting because of I promised that I'll be in this meeting. So I will come up with the documents. I will send it out to you and Ricky. You guys go through it. Then we can proceed immediately to whatever we're going to do to be fast as possible.
That's fine with me. I mean, it's because if nobody starts writing, if you guys don't start writing about your lives, this won't, whatever we sign won't matter because no one will have anything to look at. They'll only see me, and I got a big mouth. My work is full of a lot of swears. Like, we need somebody to balance me out.
Yes, yes, we don't understand you. So now, when we got our Google blog running, so we'll not just be writing about ourselves, we're writing about the people we are talking. So we are going to be writing about the people we are talking with, like the people we are interviewing with, their life stories, posting it on the blog, and everybody we are come in contact, sharing their stories, so that the blog will be so that the blog will be a very interesting one. So now it will not just be only my story or your stories. People from different from different places, from different cultures, and then with different life experiences.
Sorry about that. But this is perfect. This is awesome. This is everything I've ever dreamed of. This is like our own Justice League. We're going to save the world by telling stories.
Yeah, yes, because every good thing starts from telling stories. So we have to let our story so that people can hear our stories, and not just our stories, to hear the stories of other people. So, Lina, our platform will be a channel where people can share their stories, their real life stories, their life experiences to the world. And by the time we just start it, you can see that it will not just be only for Nigeria, it will cut across every place. But from the moment, I think our first step is starting first, and starting small, because we should not wait till everything is ready first before we start. So, so as Somto is working on legal document and the rest, so even me, I was even thinking that Somto will be able to give us the breakdowns and everything we need. So Somto, apart from, can you hear me, Somto?
Yeah, I can hear you very loud and clear.
So apart from the legal documentation and the rest, because as legal documentation is going on, I believe other parts also should be going on. So apart from legal documentation and registration, so is there any other thing? Is there any other thing you think we need so that we can start small, so that as we are doing it, we are also working on something, so that because the same speed is very, very important.
Okay, okay. The thing is this: right, like writing is critical. Please, if we drop the call now, please, Ricky, can you send the link to all those your charts and everything to our personal Gmail? At least you have our Gmail address. Send it so that I can come up with some writing and send back to you and Emma this night. You know, you guys go through it, and if you have some writing, you can send to our Gmail so that we can just go through it. I believe, like yesterday, I was trying to, the link Ricky sent yesterday. I don't know if you accessed it, Ima. Did you access the link? He sent a link yesterday.
Yes,
I was
yes,
trying
yes, yes.
yeah, I was trying to access the link, but I couldn't open it. I don't know what happened. I couldn't open it on my Google. You know, I couldn't open
That's
it on my
fine.
Google. So
I should be able to add you to the family plan.
So,
I think I added Emma to mine. It gave him access to Google Pro.
okay.
So I'm going to try to add your name to mine because I pay for Google AI to use Gemini and the Google Drive. And if I do that, I can send you all of my information so you'll have a copy of it. So then when you talk to AI, it'll understand what this project is. You'll know my entire life story. You don't need to read it. If you wanted to, you could, but it's too much. But that AI will now be able to help you tell your life story and be
Yeah.
able to ask other people better questions, because this gets hard. If you've never suffered a lot of trauma, you don't know how to talk to people that have been through trauma. But AI does once it's heard about it. And that's where hopefully Emma's AI Velen will be able to start connecting people once it learns from all of our stories, because we're going to have to feed our stories to his AI and give it a database of people to care about. Every person that we talk about, we're going to have to connect it with Emma's AI. That's part of the plan, hopefully, to get Emma's part of this going as well.
Yes, Somto, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So, in the cost of registration, is there any cost in the registration, or everything is based on NGO? Is it free or something?
Yeah, definitely there's cost to it now because we're paying money to get it registered. Actually, most of all these organizations we are going to be submitting the listing to, it costs money to get it registered. It should be less than, it should not cost more, like roughly, let's say $250 or $500 approximately to get everything done.
That's not a lot of money. And once we get all of this together, that's not going to matter, because once we get other people, that's like a registration fee. Like I have to pay for licenses. I have to pay to use all this stuff all the time. In the United States, I was going to pay to start my own nonprofit.
Really?
But for what? Yeah, I was going to, but for what? I don't want to do anything by myself. I'm tired of working by myself. If we're going to do it together, we can do it together. If you want to start a nonprofit in the United States from Nigeria, I will do that. The three of us. And your company will be in the United States. We can use my home address for all of our business, but you'll have to handle the legal part. And Emma will have to handle the technical part. And I'll handle everything we need to do in the United States.
Okay.
So I don't know if that changes things for you. If you want to think about things, I don't mind starting a business, a nonprofit, but you guys will get paid. We'll have to start business accounts. We'll have to get tax numbers, but you'll get paid. It'll all go to you. I don't want to get paid for this. I want to do this volunteer because I'm on disability. I hate the United States. I hate this business model. I hate ripping people off. I think it's disgusting what the United States does to the rest of the world. So I think it's time we pay back.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see that tomorrow. Now I will submit the whole thing, so we'll see what we can come up with. Okay.
Because whatever you guys want to do, I want to go big or go home. I want to go all the way. I want to make sure that you guys are at the top. I don't want you guys answering to anybody. So if we got to take a couple of days to figure this out, that's fine.
It's all right. It's okay. There's no problem. It's okay.
All right. So, sir, I want to ask something, because because they say the time you want to change the world, maybe a little resource is going to pour, is going to put in on it because the logistic we have to get people and the rest. So, sir, how are you going to, in terms of funding, how are you going to make it reality? Because maybe you may go to villages, try to get people to talk, and also, so what do you have to say about that, sir?
This is awesome, but we're going to have to get you the technology. You're going to have to, I don't know what kind of phone you have, but in the United States, like a new Google phone costs like $700 for the Google 10 that has Gemini on it, and it has an awesome camera, an awesome microphone. Like when you talk to people, you want to do like a great job documenting their stories. You don't want to do a terrible job in today's day and age. We want to show people respect to these people for the things they've been through.
Yes, that's what I'm saying about we need maybe a really good smartphone, maybe with a good camera, or if we cannot get a smartphone, maybe we just need a camera. But I think getting maybe a good smartphone with a good camera will actually do the job, because we are going to be videoing them and also recording it, and also the logistics and the rest. So this is going to it's not going to be an easy job because nobody really built a great thing without the struggle. So there's going to be a kind of struggle in it. So but they're going to make it to become a reality. So that's what I'm saying. We are going to need camera. We are going to need smartphones, and also so those are the steps. And so how we're going to do is we are going to wait till investor comes in before executing it, or we are going to be executing it before investors comes in.
All right. Yeah. Well, once I'm sure there's a lot here, and there's going to be a lot of paperwork to read through and figure out. But man, getting you guys a phone would be like the best thing. I don't know how your community works, or do they have libraries where people can use computers and access the internet?
Yes, the only place they have libraries where people can use internet, computer to access internet, is just the universities and the rest. But further, sometimes universities don't have electricity. Sometimes no electricity and the rest. But one of the best strategies, okay, is we having a good phone. Once you have a good phone, then a good phone can actually do the job. We just do the recording and the rest. A good phone then with a camera can actually do the job.
Yes, and these new phones have Gemini on it, and they have everything you need to do the Google Meets like we're doing here. So I don't even think you would need a laptop, but it would help to have a laptop.
No. We may not need a laptop. I have a laptop. I have a laptop I can use, but we may not need a laptop since just a phone, a good camera, and the thing is that sometimes it may not be on the Google Meet. Maybe we may go to meet the people personal. Maybe we go to meet them one-on-one to have one-on-one discussion with them, to ask them some of the questions. Because sometimes one-on-one conversation sometimes a little bit more better than Google Meet, because one of the reasons why we do Google Meet is because of our distance, because of our locations. So sometimes we go to meet them, they share their stories one-on-one, we ask them questions, and we document everything, and editor edit it, then we send it to you, then you do the posting on your YouTube and the rest. So by the time
you guys have to have your own YouTubes as well. We have to all do this. This is a team effort, not just me. It's not, I don't want all your information. We have to share it. It has to be our information.
Yes, sir. So, but the thing is that we can even open one YouTube for all of us, where everything can be done, where all of us will have access to it. So because by then people were watching it, watching the stories you are uploading, and also we are going to open maybe an S account, a social media just for the goal. Maybe maybe we are going to name it Wiki's Foundation. So maybe put it the Wiki's Fund.
We don't need to be about me. Just it could be about you guys. I don't want make it about you. You guys are the future. It doesn't need to be about me. I don't want it about me.
Yes, sir. I'm just saying, for example, it's just about illustration. So we are going to open a YouTube, a Twitter account, Facebook page, maybe TikTok since the video. So there's how we hire an editor so that everything is going to edit. So everything they're going to edit the videos so that we upload it. And by the time you see people start watching it, it's going to be a life-changing stories. And this is something that's going to go global because people are going to share their different stories from different perspectives, from different cultures. So it's going to draw a lot of traffic. People have to know what is going on around the world because there's some part of Nigeria which some people don't even have access to good drinking water, to good water. And there's some part of Ghana which some don't even have electricity. So it's not just about us. So it's about us getting the stories of the people, getting their pains, getting their struggles, then upload it for the world to see. So that is that. So that's what I'm asking, because an NGO is something that needs funding. An NGO is something that needs funding for it to come to reality, because there's nothing good that comes without funding, because we cannot change the world without a funding. We cannot change the world without a funding, because for you to change the world, you need to spend a little bit of money. Then from there, when people start hearing the stories, then by then it's going to attract investors, because investors will love it, because people are sharing these stories, and by then it will go global. Within, if you put an effort within the next 3 years, within the next 2 years, this is something that's going to be super global that everybody.
Like, I'm a dirtbag. Like, I hate talking about business, but we got to sneak this into the churches, because if we start talking about this in churches, we're either going to catch a bunch of liars or people are going to help us because we're doing God's work.
Yeah, true.
Yes, sir. We are going to see, yes, churches, schools, even sometimes even get to hear stories of some Muslims. And
if you email me your address, I'll send you a phone. It'll be easier for me to buy you a phone than it is for me to use crypto and to buy this stuff and wait days. I can buy you a phone today and send it to you. It'll be mailed to you, and it won't be a problem.
So, do you think about logistics? I mean, this is going to stay, because sometimes when you sell the phone, the customs, they're going to do custom clearance. Sometimes I'm lying.
Yeah, that's true.
So because sometimes how things work in America is different from how things work in Nigeria.
Can I buy a phone in Nigeria and have it sent to you so it doesn't have to go through customs?
Yes, sir, you can buy a phone in Nigeria and send.
We'll figure all this out. Because
Yes,
I'll talk to AI, because I don't mind paying for stuff. It doesn't matter. What good is this money that I have? I can buy trash to put on my shelves, and I can sit here by myself, or I can spend money, send it to you guys, and hopefully change the world.
Yes, and we are going to make sure that every bit of money being spent is being accounted for, because right now, because right now, even though it's an NGO, but so that we can able to achieve our goals, because Somto State in Abuja, which is the federal capital of Nigeria, like the much more developed place in Nigeria, and me, I stay in the eastern part of Nigeria, which is a little bit less developed place. So by the time Somto is going to bring the stories, is going to get contact with his people from his region, and me getting contact from the people from my region. and the rest is going to see that it's going to make sense because sometimes when you're going to meet people, they're going to share their stories. Sometimes they will tell you that they don't even have time to share their story because they're struggling, for what to eat, they're struggling how to make money and the rest. So by the time, for example, we just offer them just like 10,000 naira. 10,000 naira should be like $10. 10,000 naira should be like $10. Maybe you can just offer them $10. Okay, take this $10, relax, eat. Let's share your story. So by then, people can open up their mind and share their story because what I know that someone who is hungry may not have the opportunity to share the story. He may be looking for what to eat first. So by the time we give him maybe a snack or something to eat first, then he will be more relaxed to share their stories. Because if you come to Nigeria, the rate of poverty is so high. I think the rate of poverty it's up to 40%. So that's why. So those are the things because one thing I know that how things work in.
Look, the thing is this is that Ricky is convinced on this vision. He's highly convinced on this vision. So we as a team, we going to make this thing spread. Essentially, here in Africa, that they dump this AI stuff, like they dump it. We are the last consumers. Dumping is here. Okay, keep using this, and he has seen this vision. He's like the originator, the visionary on this mission. We are like the disciples. We catch this vision. We know that we're going to help him actualize this. We see the fire burning in him. We see the fire because he speaks to us. You can see the passion. It's only the crazy ones that really change the world. So these how will I put this now? How will I put this? There's a word I'm trying to use. Because of the way he says things and we have seen through him, this is getting to churches, this is getting to organizations, this is getting to household names, this is getting to the right source to give us platform to educate people, to talk to people, to teach them. So even this phone coming in now, that is the reason why we want to make sure we structure this thing with the right bodies. So when we're going about educating people, we're documenting it on our YouTube.
Yes. And if you guys have an X account, I'll pay for the Grok so we can have Grok comment on it. Because you have to pay the $8 or whatever a month, and then Grok will comment publicly.
Yeah, that's true.
And Grok will comment if there's a problem. Why aren't people helping? And he'll say it's up to people to help. I can't help. We have to help our neighbors. AI is not going to help it for us. So let's do it. So yeah, I guess it's late for you guys. I don't want to keep you guys up all night. And we can do this at better times for you. What works better for you guys? And then we don't have to do, I don't know when you want to do this again, but you guys have to write something. You have to start your bloggers. You have to share it with me. Write about yourself. Like, I went to college and now I want to do this with the rest of my life. And then we'll go from there.
That's true.
We start small. Just, who are you? Why do you want to do this? Why do you care about anything? Because I care about everything, and I can tell you why. Just like you guys, I'm talking to you guys because I care. I believe in helping other people, and I know that we can take the entire planet back for all of us and make it like a heaven on earth if we want to, but we have to do it. No one's going to do it for us. Like, your country could be beautiful, and you could make sure that no one ever, puts anyone in poverty ever again. But you have to do it. Like, no one's going to do it for you.
Yeah, yes.
It's like, I want to do it. I want to help people. And I ask all the time, what can I do to help? What can I do to help? I don't have tons of money, but I have tons of time. I've got tons of energy, and I can meet people with money, but I need to have a reason to ask for money. Why am I going to ask other people for money if I don't need it? Because right now I don't need money. I have food, I have shelter. If I ask people for stuff, I feel like I'm lying because I don't need it. I just would want it.
That's true.
But you guys need money. It's different. You guys need it. So that changes my perspective now. Like, oh, well, what we're doing, I'm not going to do it all for free. I need to make sure that you guys get paid so that you guys have food and shelter.
No. The truth is this is that it's not just trying to say we're getting paid to do this. Like we want to start it from the beginning as a non-profit organization. Something we want to like do because we're not aiming to make money from it. But I know with time, as you're spreading, definitely funding is important. Even in the most noble cause on earth, funding is still important. The most top brigade that wants to change the world by making sure that everybody has a roof under their head, a clothes, funding is also important. But we were just saying, incorporate the company, basic stuff to document these processes, like you just suggested. Now, Croc should comment on this thing publicly on X, So by tomorrow when we converge again, because I want to deliver to a client a proposal he asked me to send to him. By tomorrow when we converse again, Ricky, I'm going to compile the paperwork and the whole logistics and everything that we're going to come up with, so that we can come up with something tangible. Okay.
Sounds good.
That is good. So so tomorrow, so what time would be best for us? Is it by this time also?
Same time should be great now. Same time. This time should be great. At least every day now we're doing roughly an hour. We did close to an hour. Now we're almost doing close to an hour today again.
So okay.
Perfect.
So I believe tomorrow just the rough and everything, so that on the live meeting you can also just send to his email, so that so you are going to send it to the email before the meeting, so that we'll not discuss it on the meeting, so that every one of us will go through it. So on the meeting tomorrow, then we can discuss it one-on-one. Is that
Perfect.
okay by everyone?
And I'll send the links as soon as we get off I could do it while we're talking. I mean, I just ramble on. I just stare. I usually watch the closed captions. Like I could have sent it, but I was just listening to you guys talk. So
okay, sir. Maybe is there anything you could like to share again, so that maybe we can call it an end? Something.
I'm all set. I think I've gotten everything out, unless you guys need more information or there's anything you don't understand. This is like a tree growing. You're going to have more questions all the time, so you don't need to get it all out tonight.
Yes, sir. That's one of the reasons we are taking it step by step, sir. That's one of the reasons we are taking it step by step. And I believe so. Tomorrow, Ricky with Somto will be going to church. It's actually almost midnight in Nigeria, so maybe we can call it a day. Maybe tomorrow by this time also, by 10, we can have another meeting. So tomorrow meeting will be more details, because Somto will come out with everything we need.
That sounds great.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much for this opportunity. And our team working together, everything's going to come to a reality, and we are going to change the world together.
Perfect. Awesome. Have a great night, guys.
Okay, have a good night. Goodbye, sir. Somto, goodbye.
All right.
And if you have anything to say, Somto, I can stay on if you want, or if you're tired.
It's okay. Let me just complete some work I have. I have some fireworks I want to do this night. Okay.
Okay.
Longer.
Okay. We'll talk tomorrow. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.